Arsenal whimpered out of the Europa League against Villarreal on Thursday night, but now is not the time to sack Mikel Arteta. Hi and welcome to Stay Gooned. I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. This is the Red and Whiteboard show, bringing you Arsenal news and views. Arsenal produced another inept, lackluster performance at the Emirates, something we've gotten used to over the course of the season. To me, it was no surprise. I mentioned last week how lucky we were to even be in a semi-final, given our previous poor performances in the knockout rounds. The fact that we only produced 4 shots on target over the 2 legs, the fact that we didn't even create one clear-cut chance on Thursday night, in a game that our season hanged on, shows how poor we are right now. It is the story of our season. We failed to score in 10 of our home games this season. 10 of them. Arsenal Football Club, we don't deserve to be anywhere near a European final. Villarreal were comfortably the better side over both legs. They didn't even have to break sweat to keep a clean sheet. Unai Emery got his revenge and is in yet another Europa League final. But where do we go from here? Mikel Arteta is quite clearly out of his depth. His inexperience is evident and there's no reason for him to remain as manager of Arsenal. The job is way too early and way too big for him. The FA Cup triumph last year masked over this fact. I was one of the fans that were raving about him after that victory, but it's proven to be premature. After such a bad season, the only logical conclusion is to sack the manager and give someone else a go. But I say no. Not because I think he'll come good or he needs better players, not because I trust the process, and not because I don't think there's suitable replacements out there. He should not be sacked by this ownership and this board. It's too late now. If they had any ambition, they would have pulled the trigger months back like Chelsea did with Frank Lampard. Sacking Arteta now just simply shifts the blame from themselves and gives them a way out to restart another process with someone new. A clean slate for them and more time to drag us down even further. The only clean slate that I want to see is for a new ownership and a new board. Stan Kroenke should be getting on the phone with Daniel Ek or anyone else interested in buying the club and snap their hands off. Take his £1 billion profit and go. No ifs, no buts. No more fake statements about how committed they are or any plans to invest. No more fake apologies or telling us to be excited. They've sucked the life out of this club. This season, the worst season I've witnessed in 30 years, needs to be, to nick a phrase from Ivan Gazidis, the catalyst for change. We've been on a downward slope since KSE took control of the club. Arsene Wenger, for the most part, managed to keep our heads above water and competitive until his final 2 years. The decline since his departure in just 3 years is alarming. We're now a mid-table team that loses 50% of the time and plays crap football. We struggle to score goals or even create chances. If we're even to get anywhere near the success of Wenger's first decade at Arsenal, change is needed from top to bottom. The next big news that I want to hear coming out of Arsenal is that Kroenke agrees to sell up. I don't want to hear Arteta get sacked. I don't want to hear any new big signing. Arteta does need to go and we do need big signings, but first of all we need new owners that care and that will attempt to change the direction of this football club, because right now we're heading down. Forget about European Super Leagues, we could end up in the lower leagues in a few years. It's happened to Leeds United. Look how long it's taken them to get back to the top tier. The season is over, the struggle has just begun.